Welcome back, everybody. We're playing Dreamfall chapters some more. Now we're heading to the campaign headquarters. We're in chapter 2 right now.
A singing rate song.
Is that guy still playing?
The collapse, August 8th, 2209. The day everything went to hell. I remember only fragments. It was a scary day.
I believe the collapse may have been based on events from the original Longest Journey game. And then the static was based on events from Dreamfall.
Not again. When did this happen?
Hey, Sissy. Last night, the fascios even saluted the camera. Bloody Omegas. Think they're untouchable.
Do you need any help?
With this, I got it. There's more important things for you to do.
Get that.
You should get a decommissioned military
Ticker
drone from Mira.
going
Go
down the
ballistic on
code.
their asses. Yeehaw! Yeah, that'd teach him.
Behind this sweet facade lurks a lioness. It's tempting, but then we'd have to deal with the eye as well. I'll just keep cleaning up the mess until Constantine's goons admit defeat. Oh, by the way, Sissy, did you see the update? Aish! 2 points. Not bad. Not bad. Our biggest jump in weeks. Ha! 2 points. That's something to celebrate. Uminska invited all the managers to join her tonight in Warsaw for the live feed.
You going?
If I finish up in time, of course. When did I ever say no to a party? How was Trieste? I think I see a tan.
Good. They have this thing in the sky. I don't know what it's called. It's big and yellow and made of fire, and it's super hot. So awesome.
I remember the sun from Botswana. They have that there too. But it's much bigger. And much nicer.
Meh. You're such a warm-dusher, Baruti. Who needs the sun when you have the clammy, sticky heat of Propast in July? So what's the plan, Stan?
Today, there's delicate work to do. Do you know Queenie?
Queenie? No, I don't think... Wait. The Babka on the boat, out by the bricks?
That's her. Teta Queenie basically runs the Chinese market. She's the only one who dares stand up to Mr. London. When you meet Queenie, you'll understand. Everyone in the bricks respects her. Everyone in Propast. And that's why you're going to talk to her.
Me? Me? Baruti, you're so much better at this than me.
Even if that's true, I can't. I'm meeting with some local business owners from the Shuk. I need to stay put. Pay Queenie our respects. Let her know that she's a friend to the party and that we're very happy with how she runs things. Ask if there's anything we can do for her.
And... I'm sensing an and. There's always an and.
Ask her for her support and endorsement. It will have a big impact on our campaign in this barrio.
So that's all. Beg one of the most powerful people in Propast for a favor.
That's all, Sissy. Easy, yeah? Oh, and you might need this.
Okay. To
Cryptic
bribe?
money? What for? I have monies.
Have you ever shopped in the bricks, Sissy? Folks there aren't too fond of traceable funds. They prefer plata. Cash, not credit. And no banks.
Maybe I won't jump into the river from sheer embarrassment of making an ass of myself.
Makoya! When you come back, we're done for the day. I have a party to get ready for.
Alright.
Whatever it is, it's top quality stuff. Top quality yuckiness.
Take a moment to look at my
Biotech,
wares.
vat-grown organs, wormhole generators,
actually a bit
nanobot
worried
paste,
about Frida.
neural implants,
She's on the
biotic
dreamer all
processors,
the time.
digital irises,
Like non-stop.
gene-modded goats.
And spam Buddha, it's geil.
Oh, it's alive. Of course it's alive. I mean, it's the souk.
I need to look for the map again, of course.
Weren't you heading out of district this week?
Yeah, but the eye revoked my travel pass last minute.
Maybe it's on the lake. It said moored.
And not just me. Half of our team is stuck. We're running circles trying to find out who to send to Berlin.
The salespeople here are mostly Arabic or Jewish. They sell mostly tech and biotech. And, ooh, carpets.
Hey, you are.
I've seen him somewhere before.
I can give you directions to anywhere in Brooklyn.
You know,
Maybe
she
it's
gets a
this
lot of
boat?
mierda, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting Manifesto this election.
No, it's not.
Fuck off. And fuck reality. I don't need reality. I have everything I need in here.
I think
In
just
the meantime-
disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous. And I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
All
You know,
right.
she gets a lot of mierda, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting Manifesto.
Well, I'll go check the map anyway, since it's right here.
I'm a rootin' tootin' scratty partner. Where?
The Uminska, our apartment is off. We buy takeaway down in the bricks at least once a week. The we buy take. Can you direct me to the Chinese market?
You looking to do? Don't be a.
Okay, so it is in that area. So it is along the river. We did go through it once. But I didn't know it was in that area.
I dream all day.
What greetings? May I have a
Ugh, annoying. Go away.
unable? Please contact. Requests for sexual favors will be logged and reported. What he called adbots will also not commit murder unless authorized to do so.
How it will be, I ought to know. It's up to me.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
I mean, obviously something big's gonna
It's
happen.
warm and tingly. Odd. Looks like he's in charge of the ferry. I've always wondered what that bell is for. It is a nice bell.
You look like
I'm
you
a
could use some
dreamer.
directions, miss.
I'm not. That's the last thing I want. Who is that? Do I know him?
Are you ready to wear it?
Not that I would know, but those items look very, very expensive. He's selling a bunch of stuff. I'm not really sensing any sort of theme here. Just stuff.
No,
I'm
that's
not
clever. A
quite
total
sure
rip-off.
what
Way too
she's
expensive.
selling.
Next in line, please.
An eclectic assortment of merchandise, and also that Baiju stuff.
Where am I going here?
I've got crunchy crickets, fried fire ants, boiled beetles.
I'll give you 350.
Panel closed. Closed panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address?
Take a look at my merchandise.
Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting.
Come again, anytime.
How old can she be? 14?
Good day.
For someone her age,
Welcome
she
to
projects a
Queenie's
lot of
Quintessentials.
authority.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for Queenie.
Oh, the Madame's not seeing anyone at the moment. I can show you her latest creations if you'd like.
I'm not shopping. I need to speak with Queenie. Could you ask her if she has a moment?
That depends. Did you bring anything?
Bring anything? Like what?
Madame Queenie is a respected figure in this community. In order to see her, you need to show respect. A gift, something of value. Something that proves
Okay.
you're here to discuss important matters.
What would that be?
I'm sure you'll find something that reflects your taste and the value you place on a potential meeting with the Madame.
See anything you like? I'll see you soon.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole river.
So what would I want to buy?
Hey, do you have a minute? Hello, lady. What can I get for you? Thanks for stopping by.
Looks like cheap liquor, but What do I know about liquor? Beer, on the other hand.
What are you looking for? I can get...
Wait,
I shouldn't. I'm in a rush.
is this like an icon to talk to nobody?
350? Are you mocking me? Can you see that?
I'm not going to ask how they produce their bridges.
360, and that...
There's just no good answer to that question.
I don't think there's anything from here that would do well.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go to the black market, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, do you have a minute?
It's a lot of busy work in this chapter. Not a lot of adventuring.
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents.
Grant us liberty from corporate tyranny!
Like that cat graffiti on that wall.
Weren't you heading out of district this week?
Yeah, but the I revoked my travel pass last minute.
Heard that dialogue before.
If you're looking for
Hello,
gross
can I help
stuff,
you
the
find
souk
them?
never fails to
Jello,
deliver.
what are you looking for? There's no finer selection or better
You
prices
touch it, you
anywhere in
bought
the
it.
Shuk, so
And I'm not
why
buying
go
that.
elsewhere? Always in such a hurry.
There's nothing you can't get in the souk.
I'm actually a bit worried
Unless
about
you're looking
Frida.
for cheap trinkets and
She's on the
fake
dreamer all
antiques,
the
then
time.
yeah, the
Like
bricks.
non-stop.
You touch it, you bought it. And I'm not buying that.
What's the hurry? Muscle.
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators. There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
Talk to this guy. Maybe he has an idea of what I can get.
What's on your mind?
7. Konstantin Wolf is Uminska's biggest opponent. And Baru. Are you worried Wolf could win?
Of course I'm worried. He is a snake. Slippery and venomous. Wolf is a populist, a nationalist, a fascist. He claims he represents the people, but he only represents
Man,
himself.
who does that sound like?
And, of course,
I thought Wolf was anti-corporate.
that man has a lot of plata. He has the support of some very powerful people. The same people he bad-mouths in his manifestos.
I don't understand.
It's a show, Sisi. The corporate syndicate knows that Dieter, with Wolf, they have a new strategy. He will berate the corpse, claim that he's going to clean things up, but the truth is, he...
And you don't...
I think he's more dangerous than they have reckoned with. He's created a cult of personality around himself. A very calculated fiction.
This is getting too real.
I've been doing a lot of digging. Bet there might be evidence of BM. Finally, we might finally have some real dirt on. If we're lucky, maybe.
I hope you're...
I am.
I'm sure the Hand will be very interested. Stay low.
He is. And this is exactly why we have to fight him.
Most people I know have an ambivalent relation. I don't know much about Baruti. I don't think I ever asked Baruti how he ended up working for Leo. 7 siblings. Impressive work. Baruti always speaks so warmly of Leo Uminska. How well do you know Uminska?
I've known her for several years, professionally. Although she did take me out to dinner once, to thank me for my help. She's guarded. Not the warmest person in the world. I think that's where we need to improve. Help her to open up and be more... human. I really do think she's the right person to run Europolis.
Every time I watch Konstantin Wolf speak, I get the shivers.
They don't call him Kaiser Konstantin for nothing. And Leia, Miss Uminska, she knows him better than most. She has to deal with incessant insults and slandering.
This is too real.
She's not perfect.
This is too real.
But I owe her.
7
Would you say that
siblings.
you're with her?
Sounds like Baruti's been around the world and back. I'm jealous. I don't think I ever asked Baruti. I should get going. See you later.
Okay.
He's not going to help us with this, and I can't take any more of this allegory.
Pardon?
There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Unless you're looking for cheap biotech, fat-grown organs, wormholes. There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then yeah, the bricks. Biotech, fat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
Nothing to see here.
We've got to find some kind of shop other than the bricks and the souk. Because the bricks didn't have anything and the souk didn't have anything.
Weren't you heading out to district this week?
Yeah, but the order revoked my travel pass last
I haven't gone this way. House of Dreams. That's what the Oscars.
Madame Nix. She's famous. I've heard of her. A building filled with dream machines? Yeah, no.
Alright. I'll go this way.
The Uminska ads are bold and she does come across as a leader. That's why I'm volunteering for her, I guess. That and also Baruti's passion. The Eye. Keeping Propass safe, or, you know, under constant surveillance. They won't let anyone through those checkpoints without authorization, and to get authorization, you need to cross the checkpoints. Kafka would be so proud.
Lost that focus, window focus.
Eye
right.
officers, employed by the Syndicate, which works for the corporations. And around and around it goes.
I'm actually a bit worried about Frida. She's on the Dreamer all the time.
Alright,
Like
I
Hello,
feel
my
like
friend.
I've explored this whole map except for the upstairs. I mean, I've been around the apartment too, but there weren't any shops there.
I don't even know.
Alright, let me go upstairs. I have a feeling the other chapters are nowhere near as long as this in terms of just like having to figure out where the heck you're supposed to go.
He looks really familiar. Marta Rebus comes across as an intelligent and informed candidate, but she doesn't stand a snow cone's chance in Hades. After they dominated the Soda Wars, bingo's pretty much the only show in town. And by show, I mean fizzy drink.
At the very least, I'm learning where stuff is. Cape Town University. I mean, we may have to come here at some point. You never know.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Do you really have to call him that?
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home. So,
Here's yet another. Here's the apartment area.
Cause blindness and tumors.
I've seen him somewhere before.
Vienna?
Vienna. 2 nights in the metro station, waiting for my permit to close.
My favourite Avant Cafe and Meta Brewery. It's a shame, tempting, but I don't have time for a tall glass of iced coca chai right now. Iced coca chai.
What's on this side? Oh, it doesn't matter, there's a car in front of
Original
it.
consumer goods, rebuilding the new Europe one sunny day at a time.
Alright, well, this is getting frustrating.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do something. It's unseemly.
What they should do is...
Oh, just a fun random hatch.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do something. It's unseemly.
Salut? What are you having?
Have you tried our tostadas? They're delicious.
Ahoy, can I get your order? Dolly
You look
dolly?
like you're in the mood for some churros.
I don't see how a Chinese fan could stave off
You're
the summer heat
disrespecting me
and
with that price.
Chinese lions. Most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes.
How do you
The
expect
moon
me to be
dust,
able to
not the
feed my
lions.
children, make rent, pay
It's,
Mr. London
what was it
compensation?
again?
360.
Baiju?
350.
Baiju. Chinese liquor.
I'm not
I've
going
never
anywhere
tasted
above
it.
350.
I'm Miyuan.
I'm not
Crypto
going
coin.
anywhere below
The preferred
360.
currency in the BRICS.
I can do this all day. 350, final offer.
So can I. 360. That's my final offer.
350.
Well, I
360.
can at least, maybe I can just
I'm not
pay.
going any.
Because I see nothing that I can buy.
A bottle of Baiju. Chinese lions. Most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The moon... No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh,
I'm
they
sure
totally
you can do
would.
better than that. I'm sure you can do better than that.
Come on.
Take a look at my merchandise.
There's not even an icon on your store.
Thanks for stopping by.
How rude.
This is ridiculous.
See anything you like?
I may have to look up a guide, because, like... What do they want me to do?
350.
Oh, for God's sake. You're 10 yuan apart. You know what? I'm paying the difference. Withdraw it from my stick. Can you guys please wrap this up now?
What? How dare you?
Sorry? It's 10 yuan. That's nothing, right?
Nothing? Nothing! You understand nothing. It's not about money, it's about respect. Scheiße! Puta! You've taken my face and you stepped all over it. I have no face. Look, down there on the ground. What's that? That's my face. No, I won't lose face because of this duper. And paying the full sticker price. What is it? 1,200 yuan? Here, take all of it. All of it!
Alright.
You should come by more often.
That wasn't... what? What just happened?
I just made 800 from your little show. Nice work. Never mind. What can I help you with? I'll give you a very special price on anything you want.
Cat. Just cat? I mean, it's a bottle containing black powder in it. Ground panda? I'm just gonna get snake oil. This one contains real comet eye. This is a pretty broad definition of medicine. This one contains... It's, a bottle of... It's, what was it again? I don't see how a Chinese I don't see how a Chinese Chinese...
No.
That bottle of, Baiju.
You have excellent made with short grain rice from Wuchang and the rarest seeds.
Yeah, how
Sounds
much
very familiar.
is it worth?
What's that?
Nothing.
Since you helped me, I'll give you a very, very special price.
Generous, but still a bit...
What? Are you insane? Short grain...
Point taken.
Change your mind? You...
Nope.
There's someone else who had wine. This dude.
That bottle of liquor.
Baiju,
Chinese wine. The very best you can possibly get. This one is distilled from the rarest seeds of teardrop.
Sounds
for you.
20,000? How come that woman over there is selling the exact same wine for only 5,000 yuan?
What? That no-good dishonest thief. We'd agreed on a special price. She's selling a cheap counterfeit made with the lowest of low-grade synthetic rice and imported space water. But I don't want you to suffer because of her.
From 20,000?
A special?
Still to it.
That is my...
Da, 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 da. Price war. Did you hear what he said?
Same as yours, but cheaper. 3,000 yuan.
What? Impossible! No one sells this wine for less than 15,000 yuan. It must be a different label.
Same exact label.
A forgery then. This is the bricks. There are forgeries everywhere. Not here, of course. I'm legal. Everything you...
Sure, but it looked the same to me, and since I can't tell the difference...
Wait! I give it to you for 2. Can't believe I'm saying this. I hope you're happy that my children won't be eating tonight.
That's terrible, but I can live with it.
You're a ruthless negotiator. I respect that.
And it's probably some really shitty wine as well. I mean, 2,000 yen is 200 bucks. Well, not exactly, but, you know.
This is a bottle of, Baiju. Rare seeds, clean water, hand-picked, distilled with...
So I can see. I'm sorry, but Queenie gets a lot of bottles of cheap Baiju.
This isn't cheap, honest. It's a really great bottle of wine.
You're in the bricks. One moment, please. Yes, madame? This will suffice as a gift. Thank you. You can go across and see the madame now. Just put your gift on the table and go on through.
Thanks.
Alright. She knows what's going on.
Step softly, young lady. The vibrations are throwing off my precision.
Oops. Sorry.
Tut tut. No talking either. We're closed today, but seeing as you got past my girl, I guess you have legitimate business.
Yeah. Higher. Well, sort of.
She's not gonna be happy with that dialogue.
I'm with the Uminska campaign. Uminska, Leia. Unity?
I'm quite familiar with the Social Democrats, girl. You work with Baruti Marfane, then? He's a nice man, genuine. You can tell he believes in his work. Do you?
What?
Why are you in politics, young lady?
Zoe, Castillo. I'm, in politics because I want to make a difference, and part of it is because I want to make a difference. It's embarrassing, but part of the reason I want to make a difference, and I have the time to spare. But the truth is that
Very well. Let me rephrase that question. Whittle it down for you. Why Uminska?
I've actually come to believe in a lot of the things Leia... I believe in her.
I take it that that's why you're here. To tell me how much you believe in Leia Uminska, and to convince me to give her my full support.
It's time to bring out the big guns and tell it like it... Oh God, I'm not good at this. Seems like someone who appreciates honesty above all else. No. Seems like someone who appreciates... No, I'm not Baruti. I don't have enough faith in Uminska or the party. And maybe Queenie will feel I lack... Seems like some... Do you want Constantine Wolf to run Europolis?
I want to know what really bothers you, Senorita Castillo. What are you looking for? Be honest with yourself.
I miss Dad. I miss me. And I don't... It's not remembering that haunts me the most. I want to remember what happened to me before the coma.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
That was really inappropriate. I don't even know why I...
Not at all. Now I know who I'm speaking with. Shall we discuss politics?
Really? Yeah. All right. So...
Support Uminska and the Social Democrats in the election, I know.
It takes a long time for characters to speak sometimes.
You see, Zoe, the most important thing for me is this community and the people who look to me for guidance and support. They trust me, and my judgment. I know that I have to take a political stand, and I know that stand will have implications and repercussions. The Blues have left me alone, never bothered me. Dieter Gross is a safe choice, the status quo. Wolf, I do not trust. I have no wish to see him or his European Dawn thugs in power. The consequences of that would be on the scary side of unknown. The Marxists are preoccupied with rhetoric, demonstrations and marches, grand speeches and even grander gestures. I don't think they'll get in my way, but they do get on my nerves. And we have your Social Democrats. They are the compromise. I usually abhor compromises. In this case, however, the extremes aren't very attractive. And so it comes down to this. Prove to me that your party cares about this community and the people in it, and you'll have my support.
How do I prove that?
The Eye's been increasingly successful at keeping undesirables off the streets. That doesn't mean they're not here still. There's a city beneath the city, populated by those who have fallen through the cracks. People with no home, no identity. Old, young, children. There's a girl, a young girl, Hannah Roth. I was in contact with her, but now she's fallen off my radar. I haven't seen her in days. I'm worried that... Help Hannah. Find her. Tell her Queenie is looking for her. If you can, bring her to me. If not, just make sure she's all right. Do this for me, and we will talk politics again.
I'll do my best. But where do I start?
Nella Vilcek. She sells food...
Up top. The food court outside Seshadri Tower. I'm sorry, but yeah, I know Nella. She's a friend of mine. It's incredibly weird.
No coincidence. No story. I guess you were the right person to ask, Castlewell. Hannah mentioned some odd jobs she'd done for Miss Vilcek. I don't know the details. I'm guessing deliveries.
I'll start with Nella. I'll let you know when I know more. Thank you, Miss...
Queenie will do. I left my old name behind somewhere. I had no use for it anymore.
She said there are so many lost people. She looks ready to get back. It's weird that she does... She said there is... Why Hannah?
You mean why this particular girl? And not 1,000 others? The others are... names. Faces. She's a person. She's important to me. And now you've taken up enough of my time.
Fair enough. Alright, so I have to get back up to, where the beginning of the game was. The beginning of the chapter, anyway.
Outside when you can be inside in...
It's interesting. I can't speak very well today. It's interesting that the chapter began with Cayenne. This is such a long chapter compared to the first chapter, which was like, I don't know, maybe a half hour at most. It's just surprising to me, that's all. This is the first time I've played it, so it's not a big deal to me, but I wonder how people felt at the time to have, you know, such a short initial chapter when they're trying to get their game made, you know, when they're trying to get the other episodes out.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it?
I think this is the right way.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in protest.
It's you!
What? Who? Me?
The superhero from my dream. You're
Oh.
her.
Sorry? I really don't... I'm not...
Yes, you were in my dream. You told me it'd be all right, and it was. You helped me wake up.
You're mistaken. I don't even own a dream machine.
It was you. You were there. I don't use it much anymore. The dream machine. Most of the time, I say no, just like you told me to. I read instead. I'm reading a lot. The book I'm reading right now is about this girl who's dreaming, but doesn't know she's dreaming. I'm worried about Mum. She's always in dream time. She prefers that to being awake. She doesn't eat much, or go outside, ever. Thank you for helping me. Zoe, right? Thank you, Zoe.
How do you... I didn't... What?
Oh, yeah.
What the hell was that all about? I don't know her. Do I? She looked so familiar, but I haven't seen her before. I'm certain of it. Gone to restock, back soon. Odd. Nayla doesn't typically leave her cart during peak business hours. She usually restocks first thing.
Today's special is deep-fried Cambodian
I
trash.
just finished a fresh
Can I get
batch
your
of
bacon?
pierogi. How many
Map!
you want?
Get your map here! Map! You look like I'm here to...
Nella's food cart is right out. Our apartment, the mirror.
I hope you get to where...
Yeah, no, it's not important at the moment. And apparently we can't just ask
What can I get you, lady?
people if they've seen her, so we're just gonna have to look around. Incredible. These episodes are long. Like, I have been scaling back, obviously, my videos back to a half hour like they used to be, but with a game like this, it's kind of hard. I like to end my videos at like convenient stopping points, and because of the size of this map and having to constantly get around, it's just not super easy to do. They just have to go longer because of that. Stopping points will be further and further apart. Although maybe that's just for this chapter. Like maybe the next chapter will be less of a huge map size. Although I don't know, Arcadia was relatively big in Dreamfall.
Life is dreary and meaningless, but your dreams don't have to.
I'm trying to guess at where she would restock. I mean, I could go to her apartment block, I guess.
I'm actually a bit worried about Frida. She's on the dream.
Random door.
Weren't you heading out to District this week?
Yeah, but the art revoked my travel pass last night.
The Marxists are so in your face with everything they do. They can't possibly believe that Rebus will win, but they're doing their best to disrupt the status quo. Nella is the only Marxist I know. I guess she has the energy and commitment of a whole apartment building. Still just one vote, though.
Maybe she's protesting.
Grant us liberty from corporate
This is
tyranny.
unacceptable. The Eye needs to dismantle the checkpoints and leave
Grant
Proclast
us
immediately.
liberty from corporate tyranny. They're not going to get away with this. Fascists.
Down with the syndicate.
The syndicate. That's a little forced.
Who is that? Do I know
Edwin Tiong, voice actor.
Yeah, screw the career, the campaign, and my boyfriend. It's party time for Zoe. No.
Public. Wow.
Cool. I should go see that. With Reza, it's the middle of the day. I haven't reached the tipping point quite yet.
Just trying to figure out where this person would be. Because, as established... Oh wait, here's something going on here.
Something's going on. Nella looks upset.
Look, Adse, I said I'd do my part.
That is exactly what you said.
But I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm all about shifting the balance of power, huh? About getting the Bonza to think twice. Not about fucking shit up just for the sake of fucking shit up. That's not what I signed up for. I want to pick up my supplies and get back to feeding the barrio. If I can convert some sozzies and bettonheads while I'm at it, great. If not, I move on.
That don't sound like someone's committed to the cause.
Oh, fuck off. I'm delivering as promised, no? I'm getting a friend to source me the nanotech. She has special access, a couple of days, week at most. But with the eye poking into my affairs, committing random acts of personal violation, drones and checkpoints everywhere. Time to tread a little more cautiously, lest we find ourselves bereft of food cart, food, and freedom. Anything else you need me for, Bruder, I'm all game.
I remember you saying you'd walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
I need to draw my line somewhere, and this is where I draw it.
Whatever, as long as you deliver.
Colo, seriously, when do I not?
She looks a bit rattled. I hope everything's okay. And I hope she's not mad at me still.
Mad for what? She didn't seem mad earlier.
Puta Dupek, what are you doing here?
I was just... You weren't at the cart, so I went looking.
You went looking? Are you spying on me, Zike?
Jesus, Enspanella, no. I wanted to ask you about Hannah Roth.
Hannah? Hannah? What the hell for?
I need to find her.
That doesn't answer my question, and you won't find her. She's... Shayza, just stop. Stop looking, stop asking, and stop following me. This is not something you want to get involved in. Just let it go, and go. Get out of here. You're not going to find Hannah, and you're not going to ask me about her again. Go! Get the fuck out of here!
Jeez.
Hannah Roth will have to wait, no matter how worried Queenie may be. Nella's in a foul mood, and I'm not about to go poking her with a sharp stick.
Alright.
Weren't you heading out of district this week?
Yeah, but the I revoked my travel pass last minute.
I'm actually a bit worried about Frida.
That person is really, really worried about Frida.
Shalom, can I help you find something? Next time.
Mr. London ain't too happy with how you're messing about in his barrio, Sozy.
Easy, cousin.
I ain't your cousin, mate. I ain't your mate, neither. Mr. London says you ain't never asked for his blessings, Colo. Mr. London, he ain't too happy about that, him. Mr. London says it's disrespectful.
Tell Mr. London that I'm not messing with anything. I'm just running a political campaign. Maybe if we could have a civil discussion about this, instead of...
Oi, Essie! You talk to me, not to Mr. London. No one talks to Mr. London. And there's no discussion to be had. We have no use for your commie comrades in Propast. In this barrio, we vote wolf.
Oh, I see what's going on. This isn't about Tef or respect, is it? It's about Kaiser Constantine and his Fascio army. How much is he paying you, brother? Upset that Leia Uminska is not willing to stoop to his level and pay you off? You're just a cheap crook, London. Serving whichever master pays you the...
Hey! Wait, what? Was that me?
Otherwise, don't get involved, Suka. You just get your fresh messed up. Wouldn't look too good with a broken piff, huh?
I didn't understand any of that, but if you don't let him go, I'm calling the police.
A palla? Shice them in there. You think the police are going to interfere? Do you know who this is? This is Mr. London. And he owns the Bullet in Propast. Now fuck off before I get total anger pissed and decide to...
一個旅行嘅商人，沿途為佢嘅商品叫賣。佢賣武器同埋盔甲。有一日，佢嚟到一個村入邊，裡面住咗一位偉大嘅軍人。我嘅盾牌，商人話非常堅固，無論乜嘢武器都黐唔入。佢可以保護你不受任何傷害。我嘅長矛，商人話鋒利無比，無論乜嘢一刺就穿，將你嘅敵人即刻打倒喺地上。咁點可以啊？偉大嘅軍人問道。你有一個乜嘢都無法刺穿嘅盾牌，同埋一個乜嘢都能刺穿嘅長矛，佢哋點樣可以同時存在
I don't speak Cantonese.
商人攞起佢嘅盾牌同埋長矛，可唔可以同時存在並不重要。你個老閪，佢衝過去，用長矛將軍人刺死啦，因為佢哋喺我手上。我話事。
Just let him go. Please. He's harmless.
And let that be a lesson to you, Kutas. This is Mr. London's barrio, and the sooner you get that through your cocoa, the less Mal you'll need to deal with.
Goodness. Well, that seems like some kind of stopping point. Come back tomorrow for more of Dreamfall chapters. Grab a snack and we'll be right back.